Grizzly, released May 16th, 1976, directed by William Girdler, written by Harvey Flaxman and David Sheldon, starring Christopher George. 12 minutes in, it is kind of like a boring 12 minutes of just like setup, like, oh look, it's a national park, people are camping. That's that. 12 minutes in, we get the first bear attack. A woman gets her arm completely torn off. She is beaten and then thrown into a tree. And then the friend of the woman runs, hides in a shack, but is caught. She screams, and it hilariously echoes. Like, literally just goes, ah! 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 It's so dumb. But we only actually see the bear's arm and the claws. And they're black, so it's very clearly a black bear, not a grizzly. The chief park ranger, Michael Kelly, he finds the second girl dead. Meanwhile, his photographer daughter finds pieces of the first girl. And because of that, it's now bear hunting season, or at least for this one bear. But in the ranger's infinite wisdom, one of the female rangers, in not finding a trace of this grizzly with her partner, she tells her partner to just go ahead because she wants to soak her feet in the stream that they're currently in front of. But instead of doing that, she proceeds to just take all of her clothes off, except for her bra and panties. And then she immediately is just taken by the bear while behind a waterfall. We once again don't actually see the bear. At this big campsite, the bear shows up, kills one woman, and then leaves. Again, we don't see the bear, but it's becoming pretty obvious that this bear might be sexist because it's only taking, killing, eating women. Hunters show up because the guy in charge, Charlie Kittredge, who absolutely refuses to close the park, he brings them in. We finally get our first full look at the bear, clearly a grizzly because it's massive, as it knocks down a lookout tower, and in that kills his first male character. Kelly is fighting to close the park, but Kittredge refuses because of money. Does this sound familiar yet? The bear later snatches a kid, tears off his leg, but is fought off by the mother. The mother unfortunately dies, though. It's up to Kelly, the helicopter pilot Arthur Scott, and a nationalist, Don Stober, could be Stuber, but Stober sounds funnier, to stop it. Stober's horse gets hilariously decapitated by the bear, and then Stober himself gets his ass kicked by the bear, and it's like, he killed the nationalist. Oh my god! But wait! He's still alive. But then gets his ass kicked by the bear again, and completely killed. Scott is killed by a literal bear hug, and then Kelly uses a fucking bazooka to blow up the bear. Well, that was a total ripoff of Jaws. A big animal that doesn't usually aim to attack people attacks people. There's a few people who know what's going on and want things closed to stop the killing, but the guy in charge is thinking of the money and refuses to do so until the kid is attacked. The animal is then blown up. It's literally the plot to Jaws, but with a grizzly bear. And a black bear, and clearly an animatronic that's doing the attacks. But still, it's Jaws! The acting is bad, the plot is stupid, and the climax is laughable. The only saving grace are the trained bears, who are the best actors of the bunch, and the special effects as a whole. Still, though, it's a very lame-ass movie. D-. Thank you for watching Fatman Inc. Craptacular Horror. Leave a like if you enjoyed and a comment to discuss your thoughts. Make sure to subscribe to see more reviews of horror movies new and old. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time.